Welcome back to CheatSheetPros.com. Today's Thursday, February 10th. We're going to take a look at the NBA slate from a betting perspective, looking at our cheat sheet. As always, if you want to try these cheat sheets out, they're free in our Facebook group. The link is in the description, and they are posted on Thursdays if you want to play with them. Today is actually Thursday, just FYI. So I've got 3 games that I absolutely love for bets. I'm doing it in a video form today because I'm running tight on time and I'm getting towards the end of the week. So we are going to go through and run through every game, and I'm going to give you my 3 favorite plays. As always, you click into Home Team on the bottom of the NBA Bet tab. Our first game is going to take us to Toronto at Houston. This is one of my favorite plays. Toronto opened at -7.5. You can see our model here has Toronto -26. So we have Toronto basically crushing them. When I got my bet locked in, it was at -8.5. I bought a half a point to -8. So Toronto -8 is one of my favorite 3 bets today. And if you don't want to look at any stats, whoops. Right here, just look at the difference between the thing. I fade any unders, but if it says over, that's a game I'm going to look into. And this is going to give you the difference between our model and the Vegas spread. So how it comes up with this number, Toronto is -7.5 when it opened. We have it -26. That's a difference of around 19 points. It does round up to the nearest whole number. So Toronto is one of the plays that jumps out on the sheet. We could go into all of these stats, but really quick, just look. Toronto has been on fire recently, winning 7 straight games. The last 3 by double digits, 19, 15, and 11, including 2 big wins over Charlotte and Atlanta. And then their prior wins, look at the teams they beat. Chicago, Miami, and Atlanta twice. This has been one hell of a schedule, and they are absolutely crushing it. On the other hand, Houston, they suck. They have lost. They're 1-7 over the last 8 games. They did manage to beat Cleveland somehow, but then they've lost the other 6 games by double digits: 13-13, 25, 14-15, and 30. Not by great teams. Portland's not a great team. The Pelicans are okay. Spurs are decent. They got beat by the Spurs in 2 games by a combined 55 points. So lay the points with Toronto. They're going to roll this. No questions asked. Let's move on and not waste time on easy winners. Miami and the Pelicans. So if I had a 4th favorite play, it would be Miami. Our model has -7, and they're laying 4.5 as of this morning. Both teams have done well recently. Miami's won 3 games straight by 21, 18, and 17 points. And the Pelicans have also won 3 straight, and 3 of them by double digits. Now, given they beat Houston twice, so that's not really a lot of credit. Detroit's not really a big win, but they did manage to beat Denver. So I would lean Miami here by the slightest of leans. Laying 4.5. If this comes down to 3.5, I'll probably buy it to 3 and take a Miami -3. But at 4.5, we have them winning by 7. They should cover that. I'm not too worried about it, but it is something to keep an eye on. So that would be my number 4 favorite play on the day. Flipping on to the 3rd game, we have Memphis at Detroit. This is going to be my 3rd favorite play of the day. Memphis opened at -11. Our model has a ridiculous -30. You can see Detroit has been awful. They have lost 9 of the last 10 games, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 of those by double digits. 4 of the last 5, all by 9 or more points. Now, they did play some good teams in here. Dallas, Minnesota twice, Boston. But Memphis is a solid team. They are wrecking fools right now. They have won 6 of 7 games, and 5 of those wins have been by double digits or more, by 26, 20, 12, 20, and 10 points. So Memphis -11 is a solid play, but my play for my 3rd favorite play of the day is going to be Memphis first half -7. That gives me the opportunity to come back and make a second half hammer. And what I like even better down here, looking at our stat ranks, you can see that over the last 3 games and on the season, Memphis is 2nd and 3rd in points per game, 2nd and 8th in offensive efficiency, 1st and 1st in rebounds per game. And then just look at the red. So 29-30, 30-30, Detroit sucks. Bet Memphis. Lay the first half, come back with a second half hammer if they don't cover it. Brooklyn, Washington, you can't pick a side here. It's like the Lakers last night laying 9.5, and they haven't beat anyone by 9.5 in so long, and Portland ended up winning the game, shockingly. So in this game, I have no play. Our model has Washington -9, but looking at the game, Brooklyn has lost 9 in a row, the last 5 by double digits. Washington's not much better. They're 1-8 over the last 9 games, and then 6 of those they've lost by double digits. So I would say watch the money move and just take the money line, whoever you can get plus money on, because both of these teams suck. 27th and 29th in points per game, 28th and 27th in offensive efficiency. Either team could win this. There's no confidence on either side. Brooklyn's lost 9 straight. Washington's lost 2 straight. Both teams are way upside down against the spread, so you definitely can't lay any points. I would take the money line and take a dog if you do want some action there. Now, my second favorite play of the day is going to be the Clippers at Dallas. So Dallas is -7. Our model has a ridiculous -24. Now, we don't think they're going to win by 24, but our projected score is 121 to 97. So basically, it's a lot more than 7 points. As always, just look here if you want to see anything different. We have Dallas by 17 points. That's 17 points off of the Vegas spread, so that's a game you should look at. Looking here real quick, you can see that the Clippers have lost 4 of the last 6, and the last 2 games against good teams, they lost by 26 and 24 points, and they're going to play another really good team in Dallas. Dallas is finally getting back on track after stutter-stepping a little bit. They've won 3 games straight against Philly, Atlanta, and then the not-so-impressive Detroit by 9, 9, and 30 points. So I think Dallas at home is able to win this. If you want to bet a first half and a game line, I'm fine with that. You kind of split your risk a little bit. I went ahead and dropped a hammer on the -7. The 3 NBA plays that I love today, I hit pretty good. But yeah, just looking at the numbers here, Dallas has been much better as of late. The Clippers have been decent, but they have not been good against good teams. So most of their wins they came against the Lakers, blah. They beat Charlotte, that was struggling really bad. They beat Orlando, who's not good. They beat Washington without Beal, who's not good. But other than that, they've been getting killed by good teams. So I love Dallas at home tonight as long as Luka's in there and nothing crazy happens. Philadelphia at Phoenix. Let's go ahead and take a look at this game. Our model has Philadelphia -9. Looking at here, that's significantly different than the Vegas spread. So if you did want to bet here, Milwaukee plus 3.5 would be the play, or money line if you want to go a little better. Both teams have been really good, though. Milwaukee has won the last 4 games by 14 or more points. Basically picking on crap teams, they've been crushing them. And then Phoenix has been a monster against the spread favorite. They are 30 and 24. They've won 3 straight. They're 9-1 in their last 10. I don't really like a side either way. I think both teams are good. I would not want to lay 3.5 points and take the Phoenix side because I would worry about that. But I don't feel real confident if you take the 3.5 points with the Milwaukee side. So this is a game that I'm going to fade. If I was going to bet it, I would go ahead and take a shot on the Milwaukee money line because this is a potential playoff game and should be a pretty good game. Flipping over to the last game, we have the Knicks at Golden State. So our model has Golden State -10. The line is 10, so I have no interest in this game whatsoever. Unless you're doing a big money line parlay and you want to throw Golden State in there, I would be fine with that. Golden State's won 9 of the last 10 games, 4 of them by double digits. And the Knicks, they're 2-8 over the last 10, giving up a -6 on points, and they've been blown out 5 times. So nothing either way. If you did want to do a Golden State first half line, I think that'd be kind of sneaky to squeeze into a parlay. But once again, my 3 favorite plays on the slate is going to be Toronto -8, -8.5, whatever you want to do with that hook. Dallas -7, and Memphis first half -7 are the 3 plays that I hammered. And I also took the first half money line and parlayed them all together for a +160. Good luck, guys.